Good morning, everyone. I'm Jason Hogan, the cemetery director at Culpeper. It's nice that you guys brought in the sunshine. It's been kind of crappy the last couple of days, as you well know, so it's much appreciated. So it's nice to have Carry the Load here. It's always an honor to see you folks and understand what you do, not only for veterans, but for veterans' families and the true meaning of Memorial Day. It's nice to have you at Culpeper, one of the many stops you have along your journey. Okay, so again, much appreciated. So today, as you well know, my man right there, what is it, Brandon? Bryce, sorry. He's walking at least this leg in honor of Corporal Karl Linn, who is right beside me here in Section K, 21B. Let me tell you about Karl Linn. Karl Linn was born in June '84 and grew up in Midlothian, Virginia. As a child, Linn had a strong interest in science, which also fostered an interest in robotics. Karl Linn attended James River High School, where he was a co-founder of the Schools for Inspiration and Recognition of Science and Technology. On September 11, 2001, like many other Americans, Linn watched the events of 9/11 unfold during the school day. Afterward, he decided he wanted to join the Marine Corps. After graduating high school, Linn did so in June 2002, when he entered the Marine Corps Delayed Entry Program as a reservist. He also attended Virginia Commonwealth University, VCU, to pursue a degree in mechanical engineering. Linn was awarded the Alcoa Foundation Community Scholarship to attend VCU. He completed boot camp at Parris Island, South Carolina in 2003, and his military occupation specialty in combat training in 2004. Right before his third year at VCU, Linn learned he was to deploy to Iraq as part of Operation Iraqi Freedom. In Iraq, Linn served in Charlie Company, 4th Combat Engineer Battalion, 4th Marine Division. At first, he was stationed in northern regions of Iraq, but was transferred to the Hadithia Dam in the Anbar province a month later. Serving as a combat engineer, Linn was responsible for locating and destroying enemy weapon caches. Since the enemy frequently used Russian weapons, Linn quickly adapted to his role, thanks to his existing knowledge of Russian weaponry. On January 6, 2005, Linn took part in a mission dealing with enemy insurgents near a mosque, but the unit found nothing when they arrived at that location and decided to leave. However, as the unit was leaving, they were ambushed by a contingent of enemy forces who fired at the Marines pinned on the road below them. During the fight, an enemy rocket-propelled grenade exploded near the Marines, severely injuring Linn and Jonathan Bowling. Both later died from their injuries. During his service, Linn earned the rank of Lance Cpl. His awards include a Purple Heart. The Engineering West Wall at VCU also features a tribute to Linn. Additionally, the VCU College of Engineering awards 2 FIRST Robotics scholarships, one of which is named the Karl Linn Memorial Scholarship. Okay, and today, of course, he's honored with Carry the Load being here. Carry the Load is hosting nationwide events during the month of May and aims to raise awareness to connect Americans to the sacrifices made by our military, veterans, first responders, and their families. All right, and you can also visit the Carry the Load website. Again, great to have these folks here. So real quick, I'm also I'm honored to have Tim Nozel here. He's the Deputy Director of Office of Engagement and Memorial Innovation. All right, he's going to speak a little bit about our VLM program with NCA and how you folks can spread the word and be able to honor our veterans and their families online. So without further ado, Mr. Tim Nozel.
Thank you, Jason. Thank you, everybody from Carry the Load. Thank you for what everybody does here on a day-to-day basis to remember not only our nation's veterans, but also our nation's war dead. Lance Cpl. Linn, his story is incredibly powerful. And one of the things in the National Cemetery Administration we feel strongly about is that we not only have a role to provide perpetual care for the grave sites of our veterans and our nation's war dead, but also to keep their memory alive, to ensure that Americans and visitors to our country and future generations always remember the men and women who've served this great nation. To help in that effort, the VA developed the Veterans Legacy Memorial. If you go to the website, va.gov/remember, that's all it is, it's that simple, va.gov/remember, you can type in the name of any veteran or service member that is interred in a national cemetery, or for the more than 90 participating state, tribal, and territorial cemeteries that are funded with VA grants, you can look up an individual's profile and you can leave a tribute. Not only can you leave a tribute thanking them for their service, you can also upload mementos, possibly photographs if you have any, other documents. You can do all kinds of really neat things, and it's there. It's free to use. And that website is simply va.gov/remember. The NCA is committed to preserving the memories of the men and women that we honor. VLM is just one part of that effort. We also have a program known as the Veterans Legacy Program, which serves as educational outreach to work with universities and schools, in particular K through 12 students, to help them study and learn about the veterans that we honor in our cemeteries. And so as you explore the Veterans Legacy Memorial, as you visit NCA's website, as you look at Carry the Load's website, keep in mind the work that men and women across the country are doing each and every day to remember our nation's veterans and our nation's fallen. And with that, thank you. va.gov/remember. Thank you.
Thanks everybody for coming out. We really appreciate being here. This is a beautiful national cemetery, and we're honored to be in a place that is just so beautiful and offers us the chance to remember our fallen. A little history lesson for Carry the Load. We were founded by two Navy SEALs, Clint Bruce and Stephen Hawley, who when they got back from deployment and got and retired, really felt like America had lost its way when it came to the remembrance of Memorial Day. It's not a mattress sale, it's not a backyard barbecue, it's not a 3-day weekend. Memorial Day is a day to remember, reflect, and honor our fallen. So they wanted to do something about that. So in 2011, they started the Dallas Memorial March, where they walked around Revachon Park in Dallas for 20 hours and 11 minutes. And they got done with that, and they're like, that's not enough. So they decided that they wanted to do this national relay. So in 2012, we stepped off from New York and marched toward Dallas. Well, today we've evolved from that one relay into 5 national relays this year. We will cover, there are 5 buses just like this going across the country. We will cover every one of the lower 48 states we will set foot in. We'll cover 20,000 square miles. We'll visit over 50 national cemeteries along our route, all converging at the same time in Dallas, Texas on the Sunday before Memorial Day. So our job is to not only restore the true meaning of Memorial Day while we're out here, it's to engage in people and let them know that who we are and what we're doing, and that we are honoring the sacrifices of our nation's heroes, and that is our military, our veterans, our first responders and their families, and to always remember the sacrifices that they make for us each and every day. Clint and Stephen always wanted to include the civilian side because their thought was that while they were deployed, these were the men and women who protected their families. So it was important to them to include them. We are super honored and proud to be partnered with the National Cemetery Administration because we have the same mission. We have the same mission in part that we always honor, always remember, always reflect, and never forget what these men and women who lay here have done in service to our country. So as we march, we take time, We have Heroes of the Day, where we look at, we remember, we honor. We have our storyboards art out every day so that we have something to focus on, something to reflect on. So with that, again, thank you so much for having us here. We truly appreciate the warm welcome we've gotten here in Culpeper. We didn't expect that this morning, so we're really glad to be here. So thank you, Jace.
So again, take time, visit Lance Cpl. Linn's gravesite, say a few words dedicating his sacrifice he made to our country, and then amongst the other 12,000 that are laid to rest here. So I appreciate Carry the Load. I love it when you guys come out and help kind of spread the word, not only for Carry the Load, but we kind of reach out and let everyone know that Culpeper is here. I know we're kind of tucked away. We like it that way, but we do like to get our word out. So I appreciate you guys, and thank you, everyone.
I had a good friend, Mitchell Sheffield, who did it about 3 or 4 years ago, and he told me about it. And when I heard about what Carry the Load is, I watched the video, I'm like, that's just something I have to be involved in. So last year was my first year, and loved it so much that I'm back for a second year. When we pick names, it could be someone we learn about while walking, and you just want to honor their memory. It could be walking through a beautiful national cemetery, and you pick out a name. But Karl Linn, I was talking to 2 women today who are with Wreaths for America, and they told me the name and they asked if I could carry him, and I was absolutely honored to do that this morning. This route is probably about 4,200 miles. Me personally, I expect to walk about 500 of that. And come out and walk with us. It's a great organization. You don't have to have someone you lost. I would hope you don't have someone you lost. That's a terrible struggle to go through. But if you just like to come out and support those who have, or if you do have someone, come out and honor their memory.